Today's practice focuses on the heart chakra. In Sanskrit, we call this anahata, meaning unhurt, unbroken. If you're enjoying these videos, please remember to like and subscribe. Roll out your mats, and I'll meet you in a comfortable seat. Today, we will be connecting with the heart chakra. In Sanskrit, it is anahata, which means unstruck, unhurt. And the color associated to this space is, of course, the color green, for growth, for expansion. Let's start with our breath today. Find a comfortable seat, give the cheeks a spread, anchor down the sitting bones. Come to a cross-legged position or half or full lotus. I'm sitting on a block. You can always grab a cushion or a block to sit upon, or just simply rest on the ground. In general, I always like to practice with 2 blocks and a strap. You can also use a towel. And it isn't necessary, just simply there as support. Good, find a nice tall spine. Let's begin with our palms face down. Start with some shoulder rolls. So the heart chakra connects to our chest, to our heart, to our lungs, so our circulatory as well as our respiratory systems. Connects to the muscles of the upper back, the chest. And let's flip our palms face up to receive. Join thumb and index fingers together for Gayana Mudra. This mudra connects to our root chakra and to focus and concentration. This is a beautiful mudra to start with as we ground and anchor down into our mat. Softly steady gaze off tip of nose, establishing a drishti, a gazing point. Or take a moment to close the eyes and bring your awareness inward to your heart. Start to notice your breath. Soften through your jaw. Anchor down into earth. And from that foundation, pull up tall through your spine. Steady your gaze again off tip of nose if your eyes are closed. And we'll start with our 3-part yogic breath, Dirga Pranayama. Inhale, fill up the belly, rib cage, chest to collarbones. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly, soften. Tune into the sound and quality of your breath as the element of air connects to the heart chakra. And as you breathe, I invite you to visualize a radiant green light in your heart center. Connecting with the vision of nature, lush green trees, mountains, grass. Let's begin with a simple box breath today, Samavriti Pranayama. Inhale to the count of 4. Hold the breath for 4 counts. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4 counts. Inhale again. Hold for equal count. Exhale the same duration. Hold again for equal count. Keep going, inhaling love. Exhaling grief. Inhaling freedom. Exhaling hatred. Inhaling boundaries. Exhaling codependency. Inhaling compassion. Exhaling bitterness. Inhaling growth. Exhaling loneliness. One more breath, inhaling truth. And exhaling depression. Return to a soft yogic breath. So these are the qualities associated to the heart, both the light and the shadow, honoring all parts of yourself, honoring your process of healing and forgiveness, anchoring into the frequency of love, compassion, balance, and freedom. Take another breath. And with thumb and index fingers together in Gayana Mudra, still resting the left palm on the knee, take your right hand in this mudra over your heart. Now lift your chest up towards your chin, soften the shoulders down and tuck your chin down towards your chest. Take a moment to set your own intention for the heart chakra today. Maybe one of the words that jumped out at you, that resonated deeply. Something you'd like to more deeply cultivate or release or illuminate. Our seed mantra for the heart is hum, H-U-M, or yam, Y-A-M. Let's chant to those seed mantras for a moment. Inhale. Starting with hum. Hum, 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 hum. Deep breath in. Yum, 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 yum. Another deep breath. And exhale, release the hands, sigh out your mouth. And let's press forward to all fours. I'll meet you on hands and knees and tabletop. If you have blocks, place them towards the front edges of your mat so they're easy to grab. Set your wrists just ahead of shoulders, knees together or wide, and take a moment to grip the floor with the fingertips. Strong arms, lengthen crown of tail, firm belly to spine. Inhale, lift your tail, chest, gaze for cow. Awaken in front of body. Exhale, tuck your chin, rounding spine, tuck your tail, creating space in back of body. Move with your breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale to a neutral spine. Keep your hips stacked over your knees and extend arms forward for puppy. Turn the outside of shoulder blades down. Rest forehead to a block or down to the mat. Little firming of belly to protect the low back. Keep stretching back the hips and tail and grip through the fingertips. Energetically reaching in either direction. Keep breathing here. Let's add some dynamic movement. As you inhale, lift your forehead off the mat. Gaze forward, turning your chin more towards the floor, and lower your chest down towards ground. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale, round your spine, tucking tail, tucking chin, cat-like spine in extended puppy. Inhale, float the chest down, turn gaze forward. Exhale, rounding spine, tuck chin and tail. Few more cow-cat positions in extended puppy, flowing with breath. Next time you exhale, walk your hands over to the right or left corner edge, Let's start at the left corner edge. Hands can either be shoulders distance or you can stack right palm over left. Turn the outside of shoulder blades down and rest your face in between the arms. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, walk through center. Bring your hands shoulders distance apart towards the right top corner edge, or stack your left palm over right, creating a face cradle with the arms for your head to rest. Breathe into the left side body. Come back through to center. Rise back up to straight arms, palms ahead of shoulders. Drop your elbows and forearms down to the mat. Forearms are parallel. Elbows stacked underneath the shoulders. Step back into a forearm plank. Bottom is down, firming belly, stretch crown to tail, gaze just ahead of your mat. At any time, if you need a rest, drop your knees down, especially if you have any low back pain. Otherwise, stay here, knees lifted, keep breathing. Keep the belly firm, thighs lifting. Lower down your hips, release your toes. Pull the chest through for Sphinx. Moving without moving, energetically draw elbows towards hip bones. Engage your thighs, lifting them away from knees, and root both the feet and the hands. Spreading collarbones, draw back the shoulders. Chin parallel to mat as you gaze forward. Tuck your toes, lift from the low belly, strong abdominals, come back to a forearm plank. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Now inhale, lift your hips to dolphin. Coming to a forearm down dog, walk your toes towards your elbows. Forearms are still grounded and parallel to each other, elbows under shoulders. And keep rooting down the inner edges of your hands and your forearms. Now push into the forearms and send your hips further back. Relax the neck, gaze towards thighs or navel. It's okay for the knees to be bent and the heels to be lifted. Energetically reach down the heels even if they don't touch the floor. Take another breath. Lower down your knees. Press back to straight arms. Release the toes, sit your hips back towards heels for child's pose, arms forward or swept back. If you're sweeping your arms back, take your palms next to your feet or to small of back. Few breaths here. Now sweep your arms back if they aren't there already. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze the back of heart. Strong arms. Hands reach for sky as you lift your bottom in the air, stacking hips back over the knees and rolling to the crown of head. Cat spine firm in belly, and keep reaching your spine towards the sky, taking pressure off head and neck. Few breaths. If you want to embellish, lift your heels towards your bottom and dorsiflex the toes. Drop the toes down, press back to straight arms, meet me in tabletop, and circle out your neck, starting one direction and switching. Hands just ahead of shoulders, toes are tucked. Inhale, lift knees, downward facing dog, upside down V, pedal it out, bending one knee at a time. Pause in stillness and bent knees. Keep gripping the floor with the hands, push mat away, strong arms. Turn outside of shoulder blades down. Now firm in the belly as you send your hips back, lift your tail. Gently knit the rib cage towards spine and start to reach out the heels, keeping knees bent or straightening legs. Shake head yes, no. And soften the crown towards the earth as you gaze towards thighs or navel. Take another breath. Gaze to front edge. Let's tiptoe our feet to our hands. Meet me at a forward fold at the front edge, feet hips distance, circle out the wrists. Fingertips down to mat or hands rise up to shins. Inhale, half lift. Shoulders away from ears.
Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. It's okay to bend knees. Half lift again. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. One more time, half lift, firm belly to spine, relax your jaw. Exhale, fold. Anchor the feet, build from the ground up, and slowly uncoil spine to stand, lift thighs, lift pelvic floor, firm in belly, and roll up slowly, lifting heart, shoulders, chin. A few shoulder rolls, draw the shoulders down and back. And steady your gaze forward off tip of nose. Stand here tall in mountain Tadasana, anchor the feet, lift the thighs, drop down the tailbone. Find your big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and heel, and anchor those two triangles on the base of your feet down into the ground. Come back to your soft yogic breath, or deep into Ujjayi breathing, our ocean-sounding breath. Inhale with more length and force through nose. Tone back of throat, fill up the lungs. Exhale, back of throat, nose. Inhale, stretch your arms to sky. Bring palms together, lift gaze towards thumbs. Exhale, hips forward, and goalpost the arms back, hugging shoulders to back of heart. Inhale, grow tall, lift gaze. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, uncoil up, stretch arms to sky, palms together. And exhale, arch over to your right. Put a little more pressure into your left foot, then a little more into right foot. Now anchor down both feet equally and breathe into the left lung. Firm belly, inhale, grow tall center, and exhale, arch over to your left. Breathe into the right side body. Put more weight into the right foot, then the left, then both. Keep firming in belly. Couple more breaths. Inhale, grow tall center. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Feet can remain hips distance or heel toe feet together. Surya Namaskara, A. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, step back plank and lower to your Chaturanga. On the first one, you might drop knees, release toes, roll hips to chest, and hug elbows back. Chest lowers down, inhale, rise to Cobra, either a baby or more full. And I invite you to go through tabletop to protect low back before rising into down dog. 5 breaths here. So that was a modified vinyasa, a softer way to move through our transitions. You can take that variation at any point in your practice. Let's crisscross our knees. Cross your right knee to left edge, left knee to right edge. Gentle twist to the body, awakening side body. Anchor into center for another breath. Gaze to front edge, walk, step, or float, feet to hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Full breath, uncoil to stand, stretch arms to sky. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Second one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, plank Chaturanga, knees up or down. Try not to collapse your shoulders or your chin. Deep breath in, Cobra or full up dog. Firm belly, lift hips, down dog, or pass through tabletop. 5 breaths, breathing 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gaze to front edge, come to your hands, and inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, uncoil up to stand. Stretch arms to sky, Urvastasana, lift your gaze. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Final one. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank chaturanga. Full breath in, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, lift hips, Adho Mukha. Breathing 1, inhale. Exhale. 2. 3. 4. 5. Gaze forward, come to your hands. Inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, fold. Full breath, uncoil to rise. Arms stretch to sky, lift gaze to thumbs. Samastiti, exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath here. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, mid-lunge, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down, right knee over ankle. Inhale, arms forward and up. Low crescent lunge, firm in the belly, push into feet. Deep breath in, lift gaze. Exhale, airplane the arms back or interlace fingers, squeeze the shoulders, lift the heart. And either stay here or exhale, add a lunge and a back bend. Few breaths. Stretching the hip flexors, opening up the chest. Inhale, hips back, arms stretch to sky, bring hands into prayer. And exhale to a twisted low lunge, left elbow outside of right knee. Lengthen crown to tail here, stay here with the back knee down or lift the back knee up into a mid-lunge position. If you want to embellish here, take your left shoulder more deeply outside of the right knee to explore a bind underneath the thigh, top arm wraps behind the back. Possibly clasping here, peel open the right shoulder, gaze down or up. Inhale, gaze down, frame your foot, pick up the back knee if it's resting. Inhale, kick your right leg high to sky, three-legged dog, bend knee, fan, open hip into a bent knee, circling open the hip, the knee, and switching directions. Knit the rib cage in, gaze down or under right shoulder, and keep anchoring through the left heel. Take another breath. Inhale, square hips, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower the foot down to meet the left. Deep breath in, lift your heels, wave spine forward, tall plank. Exhale, lower the knees, roll hips to chest. Feet together, palms face up. Anchor the tops of hands and feet. Thighs are lifting, peel up the chest. Deep breath in, little tuck of chin, gaze forward with eyes. Exhale, root pubic bone and lift legs. Option to lift the hands off the ground, maybe interlace fingers, squeezing shoulders to back of heart, reach the fist to the back of room. Lower down, take hands next to shoulders. Inhale, rise, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Gaze forward, walk, step or float, feet to hands. And inhale, rise, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, step the right foot back to a mid lunge. Drop right knee, inhale, arms to sky, low crescent lunge, push into feet, hips back. And as you inhale, lift gaze upward towards thumbs. Exhale, elbows out, hammock the back of the head. Take a full breath in, expand open the chest. Stay here, exhale, add the lunge and the back bend. Inhale, hips back, arms stretch to sky, firm in belly, and exhale, twist to your left, elbow outside of knee. Back knee can rest on the ground or you can lift it up. Hug your left glute towards right inner thigh, bringing energy to center line. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, exhale to twist. So you can take a half bind behind the waist or take your elbow deeply outside of left knee to explore full bind, wrapping underneath the thigh. Peel open, left side body. Inhale, gaze down. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back to a three-legged dog. Bend knee, fan, open the hip, anchor through the right heel, knit rib cage in and circle out, knee and hip. Switch directions. Square hips, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower foot down to meet the right. Deep breath in, lift your heels, wave spine forward, tall plank. Exhale, drop your knees, lower down, hips to chest, release toes. This time, keep your palms down and walk your hands in front of your hip bones. Wrists and elbows stack. Anchor the base of palms down to pull back the shoulders, pull back the elbows. Lift the heart, deep breath in. Exhale, lift the legs. Shalabhasana B. One more breath in, lengthen and lift. And exhale, lower down. Walk your hands just ahead of shoulders. Feet are wide here. Inhale, press up to straight arms. It's okay if the elbows have to be a little bent. Push into the floor. Bring as much length to front of body as you can. Opening up the chest, lift your gaze. Option to bend knee and lift your feet towards the back of body. Keep firming in the belly, strong arms. Lift the heart a little higher. And firm in the belly, and come back to child's pose. Rest your forehead to the ground. I invite you to roll temple to temple, massaging the forehead, awakening the third eye. And pause here. Inhale deeply through the nose, down the spine. And exhale into the hips. Few more breaths. Inhale, rock forward. Walk hands forward and exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, softly step right foot between hands. Left knee stays lifted this time as we inhale to a tall crescent lunge. Exhale, bend elbows, prayer hands behind head. Deep breath in, lift heart center. Soften the back knee, sink further into the front thigh. Inhale, lift the chest and elbows higher, and slowly reach out the back heel, either keeping the left knee bent or extending the leg. Firm belly, inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, open up the back foot and hip, drop into warrior two. Hug shoulders to back of heart, firm in belly, relax jaw. Flip up front palm, rest back palm to thigh, reverse warrior. Now bend your top elbow, grab the base of the head, straighten the front leg, reach your back arm up towards sky to grab that top elbow and pull it back. Reverse triangle. Anchor the feet, lift your thighs. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Either right elbow to right thigh, left arm reaching over ear, or take your right hand down to a block or floor outside of the foot. Anchor back foot, reach up through the side body, through the fingers, and peel open the left side body to sky. Lower left palm down, pivot to the back toes, meet me in a mid lunge. Inhale, kick right legs high and back, three-legged dog. Bend knee, opening hip again. This time we're gonna flip our dog into wild thing. So hips reach for the sky, right palm comes off the ground, and the right foot lands outside the left edge of mat. Left leg can be straight or knee can be bent, hand can be to the heart, or stretching towards the front edge of your mat. Keep lifting hips to sky, push into feet. And return to downward facing dog. Windshield wiper heels side to side, rinse out the hips. Pause center, inhale, left leg kicks high to sky. Exhale, softly step forward for a tall crescent lunge. Inhale, reach arms up, anchor the feet. Bend the elbows, prayer hands behind the head, and inhale, lift heart. Inhale, arms stretch to sky. Exhale, open up the back hip, arms to T, hug back of heart. Virabhadrasana B. Reverse warrior.
Bend top elbow, grab the base of the head, straighten the front leg, sweep your back arm high to sky. Take the top elbow, draw it back. Anchor the feet, lift your thighs, firm in belly, reverse triangle. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose, Utthita Parshvottanasana. Resist the elbow and thigh so you're not collapsing. Peel open right side body. Option to take hand down to outside of foot. One long line of extension, back foot through fingertips. Good. Place the right palm down, pivot to right toes, kick left leg high to sky. Bend knee, fan, open hip, hang out here, or flip your dog, wild thing. Come back to downward dog. Windshield wiper heels side to side. Pause, center, inhale, lift heels, wave spine forward, plank. Exhale, drop your knees, release your toes, roll hips to chest. Extend right arm out to a T for broken wing. Inch fingers away, push into left palm to roll to right side body, stacking legs. You can also have a block underneath the side of head as a pillow. Now bend your top knee, place your foot behind the right leg. And keep your left palm anchored on the mat. Bring it to the upper thigh, or flip up your right palm and explore a bind with the hands. You can also simply wrap the back of the waist for a half bind. Come through to center. Switching sides. Push your pillow to the opposite side. Anchor right palm, extend left arm to T. Inch fingers away, so we're opening up the anterior delt as well as the pec here. Rolling to left side body, bend top knee, and take the arm position best for you. And return back to center. Take your hands underneath your chin. Feet are wide, shake out your hips. Bend both knees, feet reach for sky. If you have a strap or towel, you can wrap around the fronts of the ankles and hold that strap or towel. Otherwise, take the outside ankles with your hands and wrap around the front of the feet. Start with feet in dorsiflexion. Inhale. Lift up. Little tuck of chin. Gaze forward with the eyes. Feet wider together. Knees stay wide. Dhanurasana, bow pose. One more breath. Lower down. Take your hands underneath your chin, windshield wiper knees, feet side to side. Pull in the knees, Lower the feet, pat it out, and shake out your hips. Let's take some deep breaths into the heart, connecting with earth. Connecting with that beautiful green light. To the qualities of growth, expansion, freedom, love, compassion, forgiveness. And bring your palms next to your shoulders, elbows hug back, feet hips distance. Deep breath in, press up to cobra or up dog. Exhale through tabletop. Walk your knees forward. If you need more cushion for the knees, take a fold to the top of your mat. And take your knees on top of the mat. Knees or hips distance. If you have a block, you can always slide it between the thighs towards the groin. Squeezing the block will turn on the quadriceps. Take your hands to your low back sacrum and use your thumbs to draw down the sacrum and your palms to push the hips forward. Let's start with our chin tucked and our hands on our hips for a softer variation on Ustrasana. A few breaths, camel pose. Airplane your arms to isolate the quadriceps. Push hips forward. Take a little dip with the hips back. Come back up. Start in the same position, hands to hips. This might be enough today, or you can take your hands to your hamstrings or all the way to your heels for full Ustrasana. Toes can be tucked. This lifts the heels closer to you, or flatten the toes for a deeper stretch. Start to bring your chin back. Maybe surrender the head fully. Hips still pushing forward. Breathe into the heart, the throat. Inhale, hips forward, bring hands to your hips. Take a dip back. Remove your block if you're using one. Remove the fold. And you might explore knees and feet together, otherwise knees can be wide. Sink back again into child's pose. Sweep the arms back alongside body or to small of back. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms back towards the sky, lift your hips, stacking over knees, rising to the crown of head, just as we did earlier in class. Firm in the belly, reach the spine to sky. Knees can be together or wide, heels can lift towards bottom. You might even release the hands and catch the fronts of the ankles. Breathe into the low back and firm in the belly. Lower the feet, lower the palms, sit back on your heels. Take your hands on top of your knees for hero's pose. Some of you might have to go to a kneeling position or even take a block between your calves and your bottom or your heels to create more space for the knees. Lift your chest towards your chin, drop the shoulders down and tuck your chin deeply to chest. A few breaths here. Inhale, pick up the chin, take one hand to heart, one to belly.
Eyes opened or closed. Bringing your awareness back inward to your heart. Come back to the intention you set. Come back to our seed mantras. Hum, hum, hum. Yum, yum, yum. Into that radiant green light. Take a breath into heart center. Sigh it out. Take a pause here. Bring hands to one side, legs to the other. Walk your feet forward and inch your bottom forward. Making space to lie, reach your fingertips towards front edge and slowly lie back. Landing in bridge, feet hips distance, palms flat alongside body. Again, if you have a block, you can place it between thighs towards groin. Tuck your tail, little tuck of chin. Inhale, rise to Setu Bandhasan bridge. Arms are straight, palms flat, or walk in the shoulders to interlace fingers. Push into the feet, lift the thighs, pull your chest to chin, chin a little away from chest. Flatten the palms, lower down. Remove any blocks. Now you can take another bridge pose or invite you into full Urva Dhanurasana, back bend, hands next to your ears. Push into your feet and hands to rise to crown of head first. Stack your elbows and your wrists, your knees and your ankles. Lift your hips to sky, push into palms, take pressure off head and neck. This might be your pose today. If you're able to lift the head up, straighten the arms, gaze between the thumbs, and turn your armpits towards the chin. Keep pulling your chest towards the back edge of the mat, the back of the room. Tuck your chin, then slowly come down. Circle out your wrists. Pull in the knees, cross the ankles, give yourself a hug, rock side to side. Bring your arms out to a T. Uncross your ankles and cross your right knee over left. Bend the knees. You can either cross your knees to the left from here or hook your right foot behind the left calf for eagle legs. Then allow the knees to fall to the left as you gaze to the right. Supine twist. Start to slow down the breath. Coming back to Dirga Pranayama, our 3-part yogic breath. And inhale, knees towards your chest. Safely coming through center. Unravel the legs, cross left thigh over right. Bend your knees, option to hook calf. Knees now will fall to the right as you gaze to the left. If you have a block, sometimes it's nice to wedge a block into the back, mid to upper back, to create a boundary or a border, bringing in support to your twist. And inhale, bring knees back to chest to safely come through center. Unravel your legs. Place your palms down alongside body, extend heels to sky. Rinse it out with some spinal rolls, reaching feet to the back of room. Releasing the low back as you rock back and forth on the spine. If you feel called to land into plow for a few breaths, you're welcome to, palms on the ground or supporting hips. You can also interlace fingers, keep the thighs lifting, and remember to breathe. And slowly roll out one vertebra at a time. Bring soles of feet together and lower the feet down to the floor. Landing in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. Take one hand back to heart, one to belly. And inhale through the nose to heart center, filling it up with green light, with love. Exhale, sigh out the mouth, releasing any grief, sadness, loneliness. Inhale, nose to heart, filling up again with that green light, with expansion, with growth. And exhale out bitterness, hatred, depression. Inhale, breathing in compassion and balance, freedom and growth with that beautiful green light. And exhale out codependency, lack of self-trust. And start to come back to a normal breath. As humans, we go through painful experiences. But when we're ready to peel back the layers, to face our shadows, to face our pain, our grief, we're able to bring in healing, acceptance, understanding, possibly forgiveness. And from those lessons, we learn boundaries, we learn our core values, and we align with our truth, making it safe to open up the heart again, to receive more love. Take another breath to heart center. Sigh it out. Release your palms, face up alongside body. Extend your legs, splaying out the toes for full Shavasana. Resume normal breath and rest. And allow that beautiful green light to pour out of your heart and cradle your full body.
Please remain in rest, opening up to receive divine wisdom and guidance from your heart center. And thank you for joining me as we connected with Anahata Chakra today. Please remain in rest for as long as you need, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.